So I'm guessing I'm on Soi 39 now. So I'm gonna walk back up a block or two and then double back towards Sukhumvit. Here's some Japanese barbecue, the Japanese Matador. Again, we've now moved over to Soi 39, and across the way is the Phrom mansion. I've said it before and I'll say it again, when mansion is in the name, oftentimes it's nowhere near a mansion. That really doesn't look too bad. Huge balconies. There's a squirrel on the power lines. This would more be called a mansion oftentimes. More Japanese restaurants. Now at least there's a nice area to walk here, but this is a busy thoroughfare, the Soi 39. I think it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. Ivy Bond Bound International School. This looks abandoned, but I think it was a gem shop. Little coffee shop, bakery. Some Thai style apartments above. This is the embassy of Republic of Iran, is off in that direction. So coming up Soi 39, this busy intersection is Soi Prom 1. And at least there's a stoplight here. You've got a fighting chance to run across the street. These motorbikes don't really go with that stoplight. 7-Eleven. Again, more squirrels on the lines. Thai style apartments. Nothing wrong with those apartments if you're on a tighter budget. Never say cuts. Fancy barbershop. Spanish food. Some construction going on here. Looks like a restaurant. Spanish food, wine bar, and cocktails. That's interesting, like a tapas bar, I guess. Oh, somebody's upset. And then we have Moonstone Hair Salon next to a massage shop and pizza company. I think that's what that is, unless they're just using the pizza company banner. In fact, I think that's what they're doing. So it's just a little store who got a hold of a pizza company banner for shelter. This is going to be the Opera Restaurante. And we've come up to Soi Prom Sri, another thoroughfare. Probably 4, maybe 5 blocks, 5 smaller blocks from the BTS. So I'm not going to go much further. Obviously the Soi continues, but I'm concentrating on staying close to the BTS or the MRT. There's just no real sense, as far as expats in my view, to live a mile away from the train unless you have a reason to be back there. Here's the Bon Jamjuri exclusive residence. That would be a reasonable walk to the Phrom malls and BTS. So I'm going to turn around and then I'll start back where I started from for the other, I think it's probably 2 blocks towards the Phrom BTS. And then I walked up that way a couple of blocks. So now we're going to head this way on Soi 39 towards Sukhumvit. This is the Sukhumvit 39 Upper Suites. Again, a dentist, home store. I don't see any food. Over here is Suzuki Real Estate. I was going to say this was a restaurant. It's a Suzuki Real Estate. Here's some karaoke. And again, I think we're 2 or 3 blocks to Sukhumvit and the BTS at Phrom. In here is a karaoke, Korean barbecue. Looks like a coffee cafe. Nice sidewalk on both sides of the street. But it is fairly busy here at 8 in the morning. It's like a music shop. I don't know, I see Casios. And here is a building. Looks kind of high class. Phrom is not inexpensive. You can find some deals, but you can also pay top dollar. Here's some young kids, look like expats, heading off to their school, Royal Castle it's called. A little bit of street food. I guess there was a little bit of street food down there, but not as much as some areas of town. I love my street food, but this is fine. There's still plenty of walkway. Oftentimes the cooker will be here, or maybe even here. So it's sometimes an obstacle. Some construction going on here of another 6-story building. And here's the Noble State, Sukhumvit 39. Starting at 5 million to 12.9 million baht. Ready to move in. I assume that's the building back there. Hey, is that the Noble? Beautiful building. Pool on the roof. Swimming pool. Yeah, I think it has a infinity pool. So here's the Noble State, Sukhumvit 39. If you want to check those prices at Property Scout or I guess noblehome.com. Thank you. And here's a little side Soi, the Soi Prom Mit. Again, no lights or stop signs, so it's kind of a honor system. Probably get a little crazy at rush hour, but most Thai drivers, they're kind of aggressive towards pedestrians. If you step out in front of them, they get confused and maybe we'll tap the brakes, maybe they won't. But when you're in a car, they seem to give each other a little bit of a berth because they understand there's no stop signs. This van just let a bunch of people through. But if I wanted to walk in front of him, that would be shocking to him. And he's confused as to why he's tapping on the brakes. I'm making a little fun of the situation, but that's kind of how it is. Here's the Weber barbecue store. If you got to have that Weber grill, I'm sure it's going to cost more than Target. And here's just a 3-story apartment building. I guess it's the Serene. Well, it says Viva Sierra Service Residence, the service department. So it's not a condo, it's an apartment building. Okay, back here is the Serene, possibly this building. We're really close to the BTS, maybe 2 small blocks. All right, vintage clothing. And the Serene. Well, not sure what street this building's on. Coffee shop. The Azure. Oh, actually the building is the Azure. Smaller 5-story building. Across the way is the Grand 39 Tower. And you can see Sukhumvit at the end there. Ooh, this is a beautiful building. That is the La Raffine, or Le Raffine. Looks like a hair salon down below. Cafe Amazon. Kind of like a Starbucks. I think it's a little more affordable. Just just an older business building. This Cafe Amazon has 2 stories. Right next to Tom Tom's. I'm not sure, is that that's not Tim Hortons. I mix up my Tom Tom's coffee and my Tim Hortons, but it actually looks closed. Now here's the little bus from one of the condos tucked back, running its people back and forth to the train. That's all free if you live at the condo. The Chakrit Muay Thai School. I'm going to be careful sticking a camera in Muay Thai guys' faces, but let's see where it's at. Usually they're outdoors, so suck it up with the Bangkok heat and get to work. Not much happening here at 8 in the morning. Maybe they're smart enough to do that in the early evening into the evening hours. It's probably more popular. And then across the way here on 39, I see a music shop, My Porch, and At Ease Thai Massage, and the entrance to another smaller building. I'm not going to run the gauntlet across the traffic to see what's back there. It just looks like a smaller building. Sushi bar. Curry, or Japanese food. Tempan yaki, which means iron plate. Okay. This is the, what is that, XXX IX? What is that Roman numeral building? I'm gonna guess that's 39, but what do I know? This looks closed over here, but it's coming soon. Aesthetic clinic and salon. And we're just about a block to Sukhumvit. Bon Suwanapech building. I'll bet that's expensive. The balconies look huge, which normally equates to large apartments, and that close to the BTS and the mall. You can look this up if you'd like on Soi 39. I'll bet it is not cheap. Better Being Hospital, Asia's first and finest functional medicine hospital. Not sure what that means. Certainly a smaller hospital. Number 39 by Sansiri building. Get out of the way of this car. It's like a beautiful building. Maybe 10 stories. I don't know what's doing back here, if this is a school or what. It seems kind of all private. Ooh, look at this, the Diplomat on 39 now. This is gonna absolutely be expensive. I mean, walk out your door and you're at the mall and the train. The Diplomat. Probably need to be a diplomat to afford to live there. I see 4 guards. But I guess my building has 2. And here's some good looking street food. Still don't know what that is, if it's a private residence next to a hair salon, Zap, and a Japanese salon, 7-Eleven. Oh, I'm sorry. And massage over here. These are all the motorbike taxis. 20 baht for your thing of bananas. All right, Alright, well, I'm going to go to the end here. Actually, I'll zip in here, this little site. So I've been up here before. I don't remember it being this busy. More probably for the morning crowd. Get your 30 baht coffee or 90 cents. I know this just goes right here. Oh, it does go through. I forget. Yeah, it pops out right at the BTS. That's the BTS train right there. There's just a Lawson drugstore, money exchange, phone shop, dentist, Thai massage. No bars or anything right here. Just little businesses. So this is either 37/1 or 39/1. It's just a little side Soi coming off at 39. And then we're almost at Sukhumvit, and we'll wrap it up there. So that little side Soi, these businesses have doors on either side. The drugstore, the phone store. Here is the Vittorio building. You really can't get much closer to the train than that. And this building, I think, is on Sukhumvit. This is the out. So actually, that might be a hotel. Fancy coffee shop here. All kinds of good street food here on 39 in Sukhumvit. Original Suki dim sum noodles. And we've made it. We're back to Sukhumvit and the Phrom BTS station. So if you're considering this Soi 35, Soi 39 area, depending how far you're going to go down. Now, I didn't get into the different, I didn't go over a block down at the end. There's probably a market down there somewhere. But if you're somewhere within 2 or 3 blocks of Sukhumvit, your shopping is going to be here at the mall at that Gourmet Foods. And this elevator takes you right up to the BTS, or there will be stairs right on the other side of that elevator. Here's another 7-Eleven. Street food. I've ate in here. This is really good Thai food. It says Thai food, very good and cheap. I'll agree with that. Everybody heading to work, getting their little 30 baht breakfast. And you're not going to find a lot of scrambled eggs and bacon. It's grilled chicken, grilled pork. It's food for breakfast, or fruit. They just kind of sell the same thing for 24 hours a day. Grilled bananas. And this is it. That's the BTS. And a little about the area. Right across the street is Soi 24. Many bars and places to hang out, little restaurants. Soi 26 is equally fun. Not as much action as Soi 24. Soi 22 is crazy. Just a quick look at the Phrom area.